The city's wearing midnight like a coat of rain. Yellow lights are trembling on the window pane. I take the long way home just to lose some time, but every road I'm walking still leads back to you and I. There's a coffee cup beside me that you used to hold, a little crack along the side, a story getting old. I should throw it in the trash, I know that I should try, but somehow broken things still make me feel like you're alive. I hear your name in strangers when they're laughing in the street. I see your shadow dancing in the spaces next to me. And everybody tells me that the worst will fade away, but nobody explains why I still miss you every day. So I turn the music louder than my thoughts, try to drown the little pieces that I lost, but the silence knows exactly where you are. Some memories don't disappear, they leave a scar. I still find you in the afterglow, in every place we said we never go. You're the song that plays when the whole room's quiet, the kind of love my heart still won't deny it. Oh, I let you go, but you don't let me leave. You're in the air, you're underneath my sleep, and every night when the world moves on without us, I still find you. I still find you. I saw our old photograph inside my phone tonight. Two kids pretending forever was a promise we could write. Your head was on my shoulder, summer burning in the sky. We never thought a goodbye could be harder than goodbye. I wonder if you kept the jacket that I left inside your car, or if you changed your number just to make the distance far. Do you ever pass the places where we used to waste our days? Do you feel a little something when somebody says my name? I don't wanna need you, I don't wanna look behind, but healing isn't straight lines and hearts don't keep the time. Some days I feel like flying, like I'm finally free. Then one familiar melody brings you crashing back to me. So I tell myself tomorrow's something new. There are brighter skies that don't belong to you, but the moon comes up and suddenly I see how much of you is still a part of me. I still find you in the afterglow, in every place we said we never go. You're the song that plays when the whole room's quiet, the kind of love my heart still won't deny it. Oh, I let you go, but you don't let me leave. You're in the air, you're underneath my sleep, and every night when the world moves on without us, I still find you. Maybe love is not a door you simply close and lock. Maybe it becomes a window when you thought you lost the thought. A little light that visits when the evening turns to blue. Not asking to be open, just reminding you it knew. I used to think forgetting was the only way to heal, like if I stopped remembering the pain would not be real. But maybe moving forward doesn't mean I lose the past. Maybe some things leave us slowly, maybe some things last. So tonight I'm sitting with the truth I couldn't face, that missing you and leaving you can happen in one place. I could wish you all the happiness I couldn't give before, and still feel my heart break softly when I close another door. I don't need the ending to erase the start. I don't need to hate you just to save my heart. What we had was real, even if it couldn't stay. And loving you is beautiful in its own complicated way. I still find you in the afterglow, in every place we said we never go. You're the song that plays when the whole room's quiet, the kind of love my heart still won't deny it. Oh, I let you go, but you don't let me leave. You're in the air, you're underneath my sleep, and every night when the world moves on without us, I still find you. Maybe one day your memory won't feel like rain. Maybe I'll hear our song and only smile again. Maybe I'll meet somebody who can hold my shaking hands and love the parts of me that still don't understand. But if you ever wonder what became of me, I hope you know I learned to breathe inside the empty space. I carried all the pieces, every color, every bruise. And somewhere in the breaking I remembered how to choose. Not you, not me, not what we couldn't be. Just one more sunrise waiting patiently for me. And when the night comes calling with your ghost across my room, I'll let the memory visit, then I'll watch it leave too soon. I still find you in the afterglow, but I don't have to follow where the feeling goes. You're a song that played when my whole world was quiet, a beautiful fire, but I survived it. Oh, I let you go, and now I'm learning how to leave, to keep the love, but not the ache beneath. And every night when the world moves on without us, I'll still find you, but I won't lose me. I'll still find you in the falling rain, in old photographs and streets we used to name. But you're no longer where my future has to be. You're just a chapter that helped me become me. So it's 2 a.m. The ceiling knows my name. I've been staring at the shadows, trying not to feel the same. The street outside is silver from the rain, and every passing car sounds like you coming back again. I told my friends I'm doing fine, I learned to say it well. I smile across the table while I'm somewhere else myself. There's a space beside my story where your voice still likes to live, and I'm learning that forgiveness isn't something you can give. I packed away the little things that kept me in the past, your letters and the photographs, the promises we asked, the future to remember when we thought we never change. Funny how a heart can break without a single sound or a flame. I keep reaching for a reason, like a light beneath the door, but some answers only whisper that there isn't anymore. And I know I should be sleeping, but the night keeps pulling through. Every road inside my head still has a sign that points to you. If I could turn off the memory, would I finally get some sleep? If I could close every window where your ghost still looks at me, but my heart keeps leaving the light on. Even when I know you won't come home, I keep dancing with the silence, like I'm not here on my own. Oh, you're gone, but the night doesn't know. It keeps calling your name when I'm alone. Tell me, how do I stop missing someone I've already let go? I passed the little corner where we waited for the bus. The same old shop, the same red sign, but nothing looks like us. A stranger stood there laughing with the fingers in his hand, and for a second I remembered who I was before the end. You always said the city felt too small to disappear. Now I cross the crowded streets and somehow never see you here. Maybe that's a kind of mercy, maybe distance wears a face. Maybe people leave each other but their echoes keep the place. I met somebody new a couple times for coffee. They have kind eyes and an easy way of making people talk, but when they ask me what I wanted, I look down into my cup. Because sometimes moving forward means admitting you're still stuck. And I hate the way a song can turn a year into a breath, how one line can make a heartbeat wake up everything that's left. So I walk beneath the streetlights, let the cold air clear my view, trying hard to understand that missing isn't going to you. If I could turn off the memory, would I finally get some sleep? If I could close every window where your ghost still looks at me, but my heart keeps leaving the light on. Even when I know you won't come home, I keep dancing with the silence, like I'm not here on my own. Oh, you're gone, but the night doesn't know. It keeps calling your name when I'm alone. Tell me, how do I stop missing someone I've already let go? Maybe love was never meant to stay exactly as it starts. Maybe every kind of leaving leaves a different map on hearts. I used to count the things you took when you walked out of my life. Now I count the things I found while I was learning to survive. I found mornings without checking if you wrote to me at dawn. I found songs I never played because they helped me carry on. I found laughter in the places where I thought I'd only cry, and a little piece of freedom underneath a different sky. Still, there are nights I wish that I could tell you who I've been, all the ways the world kept turning after everything had changed. Not because I want you back or wanna start it all again, just because you knew the version of me I had to leave behind. But the mirror says I'm changing, and the morning says the same. There is life beyond the ending. There are fires after rain. So tonight I'll leave the curtains open wide and let them see. The dark may know your name, but it doesn't get to keep me. If I could turn off the memory, maybe I would lose the proof that I once loved somebody with a heart that told the truth. So I'll stop leaving the light on, not because I don't still care, but because there's a tomorrow, and I want to meet it there. Oh, you're gone and the night finally knows it can't hold me without holding your ghost. I don't have to stop missing to keep learning how to grow. There will always be a version of the story in my mind. Two shadows in a doorway, two hands running out of time. But memories are not chains, and love is not a room where you have to stay forever just because it once was home. So I'll thank the stars for finding you, then thank them for the space, for every tear that taught me how to recognize my strength. And if someday our paths cross on a quiet afternoon, I hope I can look at you and not forget what I outgrew. I can't turn off the memory, and maybe that's okay. Some hearts leave little constellations even after they fade away. But I won't leave the light on waiting. I won't stand outside your door. I'll take all the love you gave me and become something more. The apartment hums like an old movie scene, blue from the television, gold from the street. Your side of the bed is a country away, though it's only 3 feet from where I lay. I found your hair tie under the couch today, a tiny little circle that refused to go away. Funny what survives when everything else is gone. A song without a singer still playing on and on. I scroll past our messages and close my phone, like closing the screen could make me less alone. You said we'll be okay, with a heart at the end. I didn't know forever could change its meaning then. The clock keeps moving like it doesn't understand. The time should stop when someone slips right through your hands. Outside, the city wears 1,000 shining lights, and I'm learning how to be a stranger to the night. I keep telling myself that the worst is over now, but healing has a strange way of coming back around. 1 second I'm a mountain, the next I'm missing you. Like every little heartbeat still expects you to come through. Meet me where the lights go out, where the noise can't drown us out. In that little space between what we were and what we dreamed, I don't need you to My heart still says your name out loud. I took a train across the other side of town, watched familiar buildings slowly disappear around. There was a girl beside me crying into her sleeve, and I wondered if she knew how hard it is to leave. We think we're the only ones awake beneath the moon, the only ones with broken plans and empty rooms. But every window glowing in the dark could hold a heart, trying to make sense of how a beautiful thing falls apart. I bought the flowers that you always used to like, then placed them in the kitchen just to make the room feel bright. For once I didn't do it hoping you'd walk through the door. I did it for the person I was trying to become once more. And that felt small, but something changed inside, like finding one dry match after a stormy night. Maybe starting over isn't fireworks in the sky. Maybe it's just waking up and choosing one more time. But still, there are songs I skip, there are streets I won't go down, there are parts of every city that's still where you're kinda sound. But I'm not running from the feeling, I'm just giving it a name. You were part of my beginning, you don't have to be my end. Meet me where the lights go out, where the noise can't drown us out, in that little space between what we were and what we dreamed. I don't need you to come back, I don't need another chance. But why does every goodbye still feel unfinished in my hands? Oh, I carry you like a skyline, I can see but never touch. You're the almost that I love too long, the goodbye that hurts too much. When the lights go out, I hear it now. My heart still says your name out loud. I heard someone say that love is never wasted time, even when it leaves you standing on the wrong side of goodbye. I didn't believe him then, I was too busy being hurt, trying to find a perfect reason for the way the whole thing burned. But now I see the colors in the ashes on the floor, the things I never noticed when I was asking for more. You taught me how to open, then I learned to close the door, and somewhere in the losing I discovered what was mine. I don't blame you for the distance or the things we couldn't save. Two good hearts can lose direction, two hands can drift away. Sometimes love is real and still it isn't built to stay. That's the hardest kind of truth I've ever had to face. So if you're somewhere laughing underneath a different sky, I hope the world is gentle and your dreams are still alive. There will always be a version of you that I remember, but I won't keep standing frozen in the middle of December. Tonight the air feels different, there's a softness in the blue, and for the first time in a long time I'm not waiting there for you. I can miss what we were without needing it again. I can love the old story and still turn the page at the end. Maybe one day we'll become two strangers with the past, a quiet kind of memory that doesn't have to last. Maybe I'll hear your name and it won't shake the room. Maybe all the empty spaces will make a little room to bloom. I used to think my heart was something you could take when you walked away, but hearts aren't houses people own. They change, they break, they learn to stay. So I'm gathering the pieces I left beneath your door and building something beautiful with what I thought was gone. Meet me where the lights go out, I won't be afraid of silence now, in that little space between what I lost and what I'll dream I don't. There's a taxi cutting through the rain below, red lights bleeding softly on the empty road. I'm standing by the window in a borrowed shirt, trying to decide which memories still hurt the worst. Your key is on the counter where you left it weeks ago. I should have thrown it out, but I just couldn't let it go. It's strange the way a little piece of metal can feel heavier than all the words we never said. I remember Sunday mornings, your feet against the floor, the way you'd steal the blanket and still ask me for some more. We were never picture perfect, never easy, never sure, but I believed that loving hard could make a love endure. Now every room is learning how to live without your sound. The walls don't know the difference, but I feel it all around. And I keep catching myself turning when the hallway makes a noise, like some part of me still thinks you're coming through that door. I know the truth, I know it's over, I know the sky won't fall apart, but knowing something with your head is different from your heart. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the midnight pull me through. I'm trying to become somebody who knows how not to need you, but I still leave a little room for you, somewhere between the moon and the truth. A tiny light I never meant to keep, a place your memory goes when I sleep. And maybe that's the hardest part of love. You can say goodbye and it still isn't enough, 'cause even when I'm letting you go, there's a piece of me that doesn't know how to stop, how to move, how to be the same without you. I still leave a little room for you. My friends say I should travel, change the color of my hair, find a crowded bar and meet somebody who won't care about the history inside me or the way I say your name. But a different face can't make an old heart feel brand new again. So I take myself to places we were planning to explore. I watch the ocean turn to silver from a quiet wooden shore. And for the first time I don't wish that you were there. Then I feel guilty for the freedom hanging softly in the air. Isn't healing such a strange and complicated thing? One day you're drowning in a memory, the next day you can breathe. One day you want the past back, the next you're scared you might, because the future's slowly starting to look beautiful at night. I found an old voice message that you sent me after 2. You sounded tired and happy, said you didn't know what to do with all the love you felt for me. You laughed and said too much. I played it once then turned it off before I lost my touch. I don't wanna hate the story, I don't wanna call it wrong. Some things end without a villain, some good things don't last long. So I hold the truth gently instead of fighting what is gone. You were once my favorite place, but I can't live there anymore. Still I leave a little room for you, somewhere between the moon and the truth. A tiny light I never meant to keep, a place your memory goes when I sleep. And maybe that's the hardest part of love. You can say goodbye and it still isn't enough, 'cause even when I'm letting you go, there's a piece of me that doesn't know how to stop, how to move, how to be the same without you. I still leave a little room for you. Tonight I walk beneath the bridges by the river downtown, watch the water carry reflections of the buildings upside down. And I thought about how everything can look so broken there, while somewhere underneath the surface it is still completely clear. Maybe that's what happened to us, maybe that's what hearts become, 1,000 scattered reflections of the people that we've loved. You don't disappear completely, but you don't remain the same. You become a different color, you become a softer name. I don't dream about forever like I used to when we met. I've learned that life is full of things we can't protect, but I still believe in love, I still believe I'll try again. Not because you didn't break me, but because I learned to mend. And if somebody finds me when the timing feels more kind, I hope I won't compare them to the ghost you left behind. I hope my hands will open without shaking from the past, and I'll know that something beautiful can be built to last. The morning's getting closer, there's a blue behind the gray, and I can feel the night releasing all the things you couldn't say. Maybe I don't need to erase you to become somebody new. Maybe love can leave a mark without leaving me with you. So So take the songs, take the seasons, take the nights we couldn't save. I'll keep the lessons hidden in the courage that they gave. I forgive the unanswered questions, I forgive the plans that changed. I forgive myself for thinking I could love the hurt away. And if we pass each other someday on a street we used to know, I hope my smile will come naturally, not because I want you close, but because I'll see the distance and the room is full of half-packed boxes, your handwriting on the side, books, kitchen, winter clothes, and everything we left behind. The curtains move with the late night wind, like they're trying to say goodbye. I never knew an empty apartment could feel this loud inside. There's a glass still sitting on the shelf with a mark from your red wine. A tiny circle, faded now, but somehow frozen in time. I tell myself it's just a room, just walls, just us, just space. But every corner learned your footsteps, every shadow knows your face. I used to think that if love ended, it wouldn't, like closing doors, one final sound and nothing after, nothing left to search for. But it lingers in the smallest things, a jacket, a song, a street, like the heart keeps hiding evidence of everyone it couldn't keep. And I don't know why. The hardest part isn't goodbye, it's waking up and realizing the world still looks the same outside. The sun still rises, cars still pass, people still fall in love, while I'm learning how to live with the silence you left behind. Where do I put all this love now? Tell me, where does it go? When the hands that used to hold it are the hands I don't know. Do I throw it to the ocean? Do I bury it in blue? Or does every broken heartbeat keep a little piece of you? Where do I put all this love now, when there's no way back to us somehow? I don't want you, I don't need you, at least that's what I'm trying to prove. But where do I put all this love? I took the long way through the city, past the place we used to meet. The neon signs were blinking slowly, rain was shining on the street. I almost called you out of habit, my thumb stopped over your name. It's strange how leaving someone doesn't make the instinct change. I wonder if you ever miss me when the evening settles down, or if my name became a chapter you don't open anymore. Now I hope you found the peace you wanted, even if it wasn't me. Somewhere underneath the sadness, I still want you to be free. My friends say time will fix the edges, make the sharpness disappear, but time doesn't erase a picture, it just teaches you to see it clear. And lately when I think about us, I don't only see the end, I remember all the little reasons why I called you my best friend. Maybe love doesn't vanish just because the story changed. Maybe it becomes a quiet thing that doesn't need a name. Maybe letting go isn't losing every beautiful thing we knew. Maybe I can keep the feeling without keeping hold of you. Where do I put all this love now? Tell me, where does it go? When the hands that used to hold it are the hands I don't know. Do I throw it to the ocean? Do I bury it This morning I bought myself flowers from the stall beside the train. Bright colors wrapped in brown paper, small sunshine after rain. I carried them home and smiled because it didn't feel quite so strange to give myself the tenderness I was always begging you to save. I opened every window, let the cold air fill the place, watched the ducks begin to dance inside a stripe of morning gray. And somewhere in that quiet moment, something loosened in my chest. Not a miracle, not a sudden cure, just a little room for us. Maybe that's how hearts come back to life, not with fireworks in the dark, but with tiny, almost invisible stitches closing up the scars. A day without checking your profile, a night without wishing you near, a laugh that comes without the guilt of thinking I should still be here. So tonight I'll let the memories come and sit with me a while. I won't fight them, I won't follow, I'll just let them pass like light, because I loved you and it mattered, and the ending can be true without taking every good thing that I ever felt with you. Maybe all this love was never meant for one pair of waiting hands. Maybe love is bigger than a promise, bigger than the plans we planned. Maybe I can pour it into mornings, into songs and open skies, into every version of myself that I left somewhere behind. I'll give it to the people who show up when I'm afraid, to the dreams I kept postponing, to the roads I never stayed. I'll give it to the stranger who someday feels like home, but until then I'll keep learning. I was never meant to love alone. And now I know where all this love goes. I know where it belongs. Not inside a locked up memory, not inside a sad old song. I'll give it to the sunrise, I'll give it to what's new. I'll give a little back to me for everything I lived through. I know where I put all this love now, in the life that's waiting. Somehow I care.